We're just over 2 weeks away from the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and for the most part, everything is falling into place. The royal invitations have been sent out, the menu is set, and Meghan's gown, which is sure to be extravagant, is reportedly in its final stages of preparation. Of course, anyone who's ever planned a wedding knows there's no way to prepare for every eventuality. All anyone can do is take precautions wherever possible, so as to minimize the likelihood of a disaster. And the happy couple did exactly that by snubbing Meghan's brother and sister. Actually, Thomas Markle Jr. and Samantha Markle are Meghan's half-brother and sister, but as they've repeatedly shown us in recent weeks, they're full-blown opportunists. Samantha penned a tell-all about Meghan, even though she reportedly hasn't spent any time with the princess to be in over a decade. As for Thomas, he accused Meghan of tearing her family apart in a hilariously over-the-top interview. And the melodrama doesn't end there. Today, In Touch Weekly published an open letter from Thomas, in which he implores Harry to call off the wedding before it's too late. As more time passes to your royal wedding, it became very clear that this is the biggest mistake in royal wedding history, the 51-year-old writes. Meghan Markle is obviously not the right woman for you. He goes on to accuse Meghan of basically conning the royals. I'm confused why you don't see the real Meghan that the whole world now sees. Thomas argues, Meghan's attempt to act the part of a princess like a below-average Hollywood actress is getting old. Thomas then repeats one of the most damaging, and demonstrably false, claim about Meghan, insisting that she used her father for his money and left him destitute. What kind of person starts out by using her own father until he's bankrupt, then forgets about him in Mexico, leaving him broke over mostly all her debts? And when it's time to pay him back, she forgets her own father like she never knew him, Thomas says. It's very apparent that her tiny bit of Hollywood fame has gone to her head, he continues. Not to mention, to top it all off, she doesn't invite her own family and instead invites complete strangers to the wedding. Who does that? You and the royal family should put an end to this fake fairy tale wedding before it's too late. Like, she's becoming a princess, so it's almost literally a fairy tale wedding, but is Thomas aware that that's generally considered a favorable description of a nuptial ceremony? When people object to a wedding, it's usually because they're pregnant with the groom's baby or something, not because the whole thing is too reminiscent of a Disney movie. But hey, maybe Harry will heed Thomas's warning and call off his wedding 17 days before the ceremony. Just kidding, he's more likely to have Thomas beheaded as part of the after-dinner entertainment. Royal Wedding 2.0, all the exciting details.